Hi everybody, we're continuing with our exam review here. Just wanted to go over equity shares. So the idea with equity shares is like how many are authorized. This basically just tells us, okay, what is the maximum you could possibly have? How many shares could you like have at the most maximum? Like I authorized 10 million, that's as much as I can issue. Now issued is like say I had authorized 10 million but I only issued 5 million. So I issued 5 million out of the 10. So it's totally different. Now outstanding, like what's outstanding shares? Well, I had issued 5 million. Now I bought a million back in treasury. So I really have outstanding 4 million. So it really depends how many I purchase back. And the outstanding less the number of treasury shares, this one doesn't really make so much sense because issued less treasury is already outstanding. And continuing here with our stock warrant question, and this one talks about Ruse Corporation issuing the million bonds. So how do we do this one? The idea is that we have 1,000 of these bonds because we have a million divided by 1,000. Each one throws off 25 warrants. So we have 25,000 warrants, right? And what was the bond value? Well, it's 0.95 of par without the warrants. So we have them worth 950, right? And what's the warrant value? It's $2 a warrant, so it's 50,000. So we just break it down just like we did in class, just doing a proportion, just like seeing, okay, so this is 95%, right? This one's 5%. So we go right through it. And then, do you remember how to do it? We take the 5%, we allocate it to the issuance. So this was issued at 104, so this price was kind of like 1,000,040, right? And we apply 5% to that. That's our proportion. Okay, and what do we get? And the answer comes out to be the 52 because that's the 5% of what we get. So now we're continuing with another dilutive security question. I know this dilution is must be your favorite by now. So what we have here is 80,000 shares of $100 par value preferred stock. So I see this preferred as right away the total value here, the face value of the preferred is 800,000, and we're saying that was issued at 103. So this whole thing really now is going at 8 240. So that's kind of like the issuance, total issuance amount, right? Now we're saying this 8240 is gonna, that's basically the preferred equity that we're gonna be converting. Now when we convert, it's gonna go to par and it's gonna go to paid in capital. What's the par number? Well, it says $25 per value per share, and they're saying the conversion is 1 share preferred into 3 shares of common. So this is going to go 1 share of preferred to 3 shares of common. So this is going to go times 3, and we're going to end up with 240,000 shares. Now, this 240,000 shares, this is going to go, and how much is it going to be times 25? That's really what the par is. Because you know the shares, you know the par, so you get 6 million for the par here. Now the remaining amount is going to be the paid in capital from common stock as the result of the conversion. So you have 8,240,000 less the 6 million. We get on this side the paid in capital 2,240,000, right? As the remaining final piece here. So 2,240,000 is what we're working with.